G'day guys, feeling super good this morning. Went to my osteo appointment, so I woke up at like just after 8 AM, which is a good time for me to wake up when I'm on afternoon shift. I don't start work till 2. I don't need to leave early for once, which is great, so probably leave at like maybe 1:15, which is unusual for me, but it's a good feeling. So I've got a number of hours to kill, approximately 3. The osteo was good. I don't need to go back again for 2 weeks. So getting more stability. My osteo is a legend. Like I've said previously, obviously I wish I could be going to see my sister, but it is what it is. But yeah, it's getting stronger. He did some massage on my posterior tibialis today, and oh boy, am I a little bitch when it comes to massage. Probably it's part of the reason why I've never gotten a massage anywhere. Like, money is the #1 factor as to why I've never got a massage anywhere, but in particular, my pain tolerance is pretty low. I'm a little bitch, as I call it. So that's why I've never actually gone to get a massage somewhere. Anyway, technically I should lift today. We'll see how I go in terms of motivation. I'm not feeling that hyped. And in my head I'm making the excuse of, oh, I'm going back to the gyms are open as of next Monday. So I don't know, we'll see. Who knows though, because at the end of the day, like with new infections and stuff like that with coronavirus, we could go into another lockdown again, in which case I will have to do everything from home. So we'll see what happens. The goal is to exercise though, because if I do it today and tomorrow, then I can have Friday off, or maybe even do today, tomorrow, and then Friday, because on Saturday we're going to Emily's parents after I finish work, so it may be a good idea for me to not have to do it. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I'm overthinking. It doesn't matter. I'm determined to finish this bad boy very soon. Anthony Robbins, one of the best books I've ever read in terms of the personal development sort of space. I've only got about 40 pages to go. I mean, technically I could probably finish it this morning, but I probably won't. What else was I going to say? But yeah, that looks like I'll be running again pretty soon, based on how good my ankle's feeling. I'll give it another month before I'm doing like walking, running, and then maybe another 2 or 3 before I'm actually able to start building up my kilometers again. Hopefully this time it's I don't get injured again, because when I started running in 2016 and 2017, I was like injury free, never did anything in terms of recovery or anything like that. But then in 2017, I tried to run too much, or 2018, I tried to run too much when I was overweight. So I got my tendonitis in my knee because I was fat. And then last year, because I sprained my ankle again and I tried to run again, I started getting the posterior tibialis pain. So hopefully now that these issues have mostly been sorted, when I go back to run again, it'll be like 2016, 2017 all over again, and I'll be able to get to the point where I can run 30 Ks a week with no issues. And I'll be fitter than ever, because I will no doubt be lighter than ever. That was what I was going to say, by the way. Today's weigh-in day for me. I'm actually considering going to a maybe once a fortnight or once a month model of weighing in, or maybe even once every 3 weeks. We'll see how I go, but I gained maybe a few hundred grams this week, so I'm not too worried about that. Obviously, hormones and factors like that can play a part in weight gain, especially such small weight gain, but also, if I'm honest with myself, I obviously missed my step goal on at least 3, maybe 4 out of those days, and had a higher sort of, Saturday was the biggest calorie day I've had since the 7th of April, I would imagine. It felt good. I'm not gonna feel bad about it. It is what it is. I went from 71.85 to 72.2, so that's what, 350 grams. That's barely anything. If I had a big week of exercise, that'd be gone in no time. I'm obviously having a bigger day on Saturday, but as you can see in the app, if it wants to focus, it's a steady downward trend. So that's sort of when I started. I was 79. That was obviously a lot of food weight and all that sort of stuff, but it's slowly trending down. It's been, I guess, a bit stagnant over the past couple of weeks, but at the same time, I mean, even if I'm maintaining eating what I'm currently eating, I'm pretty happy with that. But also, I've been doing like no exercise. So when it was more, at this point, when it was more steadily trending down, is when I was probably exercising quite a bit more. So it's just been a bit undulating over the past couple of weeks. I feel as though if I hit my 10,000 steps every day this week, as well as go on 1 or 2 bicycle rides, I should be fine. I should actually lose properly next week. All it takes is 1 week to lose like a kilo, and then I'm closer to 60, closer to 70, I mean. It's not all about the weight for me anyway. I just cannot wait to be back in the gym. And I know realistically that maybe once a month, 1 week out of the month, I can not have a 3,000 calorie day or not drink alcohol. I'm actually considering doing dry July, and that might be a good idea because it would mean I'd lose more weight. But it's not about the weight loss. It's about how I feel, and I feel really good. And yeah, it's the most important thing anyway. What am I on? 5 minutes and 40 seconds of filming. That's insane. So I'm going to stop the filming now. I'll film when I get home from work or before I go to work. I don't know which one. Either way, it's going to be an awesome day. Got to meditate as well. Can't wait to do that. It's one of my favourite things in the world. I managed to find the motivation to work out. It was really good. Pull-ups were especially hard. I sort of was being a bit hard on myself and not realising when Emily and I were doing like 4 or 5 CrossFit workouts at home for about a month there. I wasn't recognising how decent I was getting at pull-ups. I was getting a lot stronger in them. And today I was doing 4 by 12 sets of pull-ups with 3 bands. And it was a struggle towards the end. Even after the first set, it was a massive struggle to get to even 10, let alone 12. Got there in the end. So that was quite good. Did my rehab for my ankle based on the revised stuff that my osteo gave me this morning. I'm doing a lot more dynamic stuff now, jumping and things like that. And by the time I go see him in 2 weeks' time, I'll be doing a little bit of walking and running. It feels pretty good, and I can tell there's going to be a massive difference just from, like, I was doing toe touches and stuff like that, and now I just skim the floor with my foot instead of putting my foot down. There's a massive difference in the sort of like muscle soreness that I'm getting from the sort of workout that I'm getting. So especially when I'm jumping as well, jumping one-legged, I reckon by the time I go back and see him in 2 weeks, it's going to be feeling pretty good. I think my only barrier might be it will probably get quite stiff between now and then, just because I'll be using it a lot, but I'll just make sure to try and mobilise it quite a bit. Anyway, work from 2 till 10. I will film when I get home. Hoping to reach 10,000 steps today. I'm only on 3,100 right now. If I'm honest, I probably could have spent a little less time relaxing this morning and could have gone for a walk, but they're, things that I can get better with in future. All in all, I'm feeling pretty good with how the day's going so far, and I've already meditated and stuff, so I'm ready to just attack the day with a good mindset and just have an awesome one.